Hey everybody, it's Ian the Off Kilter Crafter. I hope you're having a great day today. Today I'm going to be using this piece as inspiration for a very simple and clean card design. This was actually created using some Distress Oxide. I had the chance to play with those when I was in Los Angeles visiting my friend Liz from The Hug Life. Make sure to go check out her channel. I'll put a link up in the iCards. I forget which side of the screen it is. One of these sides of the screen. It's gonna be, I think, this one over. Wow, I walk away from the camera set for like a month and I can't remember. I think it's this side. Make sure to go check out her channel and all the great things that she's doing over there. So I had the chance to kind of just play around. We spent one night just playing around, seeing what we could create and come up with, and since I had never had the chance to play with the Distress Oxides before, it was really cool to see what I could do with it. And honestly, whenever I was putting this panel together, I wasn't happy with it, but the more I played with it and the more colors I played with and added, the more I really liked it. And that's one of the things that I really do like about the Distress Oxides, is you can layer colors on top of each other that you wouldn't normally with regular Distress inks. So for instance, the blue on top of the pink and the purples are showing through, and it's just a lot of fun. So I think I'm going to be stocking up on the Distress Oxide set. Now, to me, this looks like a whole mess of just ice cream jumbled up together, and what better way to represent that than using the Sweet Stamp Shop stamps. This stamp set, it doesn't say, it says somewhere, I'm sure which one this is, but it is the Life is Sweet stamp and then an ice cream cone stamp. So I'm going to take these and make a clean and simple card using just these two elements. I'm going to be using the Simon Says Stamp rectangle stitched die to cut out my favorite part of this panel. And I did use Bristol paper. I don't think I mentioned that before. This was my first time playing with Bristol paper. So not only was it the first time to play with Distress Oxides, but also to get a chance to use some Bristol paper, and just loved how they blended. I actually made several different panels using those combinations, and I really like how they came out. So I'm going to run this through my Cuttlebug, get it all cut up into a nice panel, and we'll move on from there. Now that I have my panel all die cut out, I'm going to use the Life is Sweet portion of the stamp set and position it here in my MISTI, so that way I can double stamp it, because I have the feeling I'm going to really want to make sure it's nice and black. I'm going to be using some VersaFine ink to make sure I get some crisp images. And because this is a new stamp, I'm going to go ahead and use my forearm and palm to get it broken in a little bit. Sometimes you can, I've heard that you can take a pencil eraser, not sure if that works as well. You just want to make sure and condition your stamps. If you have a brand new stamp package to use, you want to make sure that it's nice and conditioned before you start stamping with it. And for those of you who are wondering what the name of the stamp set is, I promise you I'll link to it down in the description below. So if you see that you want it, I will make sure to put a link down there. And if I forget to, always you can leave me a comment and tell me that I need to put it in there, because I'm prone to forgetfulness. This panel is a little bit warped, so I want to make sure and flatten it out. I'm going to use some scratch paper. This is actually a checklist for a vacation. I'm going to put that piece in between that paper so that way it doesn't pick up any of the other marks, because I don't want to put any marks into this panel. But I'm just going to go ahead and run it back and forth through my Cuttlebug just a few times to make sure it's flattening out. So although it's not perfectly flat, this definitely did help to flatten it out a little bit, and if I wanted to, I could grab some tape to keep it down a little bit more. Now that I've gotten the sentiment added onto the front, I'm going to use the ice cream shape and some more VersaFine ink, and I'm just going to randomly put these ice cream cones around the front. Next, I'm going to mount this on an Avery L. This is a A2 sized pre-made card base. I think this is the aquamarine color, which I think is going to really be set off by the other colors on the cards. I just love that. That's such a great color combination. So I'm going to go ahead and heat set this, make sure it's all completely dried, and then I'm going to go ahead and tape it down. I'm going to be using my Scotch adhesive dot roller to put this on. This is probably one of my favorite adhesives. I find myself reaching for this one just about more than any other adhesive. There we go, a simple, clean, and easy card for you to put together. Hope this gives you inspiration, and hopefully you'll get the chance to play with the Distress Oxides. I highly recommend them. From the little amount of time that I got to play with them, I definitely am wanting to collect the whole set. So hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. That lets YouTube know that you liked my video, and then we'll hopefully share it across YouTube land. Also, if you haven't already, hit that button down below that says subscribe to my YouTube channel, and then get great updates every time I post a new video by clicking the bell icon. That lets YouTube know that you want to know every time I'm either live or have posted a new video. You can also get social with me on my social media links. Those are all listed down in the description below, so make sure to check those out. And I also have my post office box there too if you'd like to send me mail. Hope everybody has a great day, and remember guys, keep it off kilter. See you next time. Bye!